Okay, we are live. So in the last stream, we had gotten the Virtus top. Late last night, I hopped on to do just a couple more kills, and I managed to actually snag the Virtus bottom here. So that brought our Mage bonus up quite a bit. So we're now sitting at 417. So the kills are seeming like they're getting a little bit smoother here. But yeah, the Virtus robe or the Virtus hat will be our last Mage upgrade on the account. Once we have this, then we have, as far as I know, the best in slot for the regions that I have selected. Anyways, let's get after it. So I'm really thinking about potentially trying to take this account to Dragon Rank as well. It is my pure account that I use for, just fun PKing trips every now and again. But I think it'd be kind of cool if you had a Dragon Rank trophy. First kill went pretty smooth. Oh, we got a clue. Nice. I am very much debating on also creating another account and going range build since I haven't gone range build. It would be kind of interesting to try that out. But we'll see if we have the time or not. That was kind of a rough kill, but oh, oops, I shut my prayer on. Huh? think it might be a task to make 1,000 of these, I think. But I don't remember. Yeah, that was a close one. I decided to start picking these up because I can throw them in my desktop. I mean, yeah, really, do I need them? No, I don't even need them actually. Only worth 30k, it doesn't pay to keep them. Okay. What did we get? Smoke quartz. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get the completed item there. Because as stated in their logic behind component items when it comes to leagues, that if it's a component item that's unusable, that they would grant the full item. Well, if you ask me, I would say that this is a component item that's unusable. So why do we not get the smoke scepter? You know, just one of many things that, you know, are not perfect about leagues, but we deal with it anyways just because we like leagues. Although I think I might be able to actually turn this into that as a chest. I think I can turn that into, now that I think about it. At the end of that quest, I think if you got duplicates, you could turn it in or something. So we'll have to see about that, but did I stun him right in time? Thought I did, but I guess not. Gold ore. Now, if I didn't have the desert region, I'd probably pick that up, but because I have desert region, pretty sure it's pointless. An elite clue. Nice. What is our KC getting up to? 111. A good size hit. Ooh, runite ore drop. I think we have enough runite ore now to actually do that task for smithing 1,000 runite ore tips, dart tips. A nice size hit. Nice. Those raw manta rays they add up. Big stacks of those things. All the less shark fishing that I have to do then. Hey, how's it going, Kodo? Ooh, Awakener's Orb. Garbage. I don't use those because I can't do the Awakened version. Have I sent any NM yet? You're referring to Nightmare? No, nope, I did not go, not on this build, I did not go Mortania. This is more of just a kind of region-specific build. Just regions that I kind of liked or wanted to try out. Kandarin, Desert, and ouch. Now I'm forgetting the name of the last one. This build was Kandarin, Tron 1. Kandarin, Desert, Tron 1. Yeah, ideally you'd probably want to swap out Tron 1 with what what is it called now? Zaya. But I don't know. I just kind of like Tron 1, so wanted to give that a try and wanted to see how the CG boss was. The Echo variant, which I did it at a very low level, and so it was a lot of fun for me. It was very challenging, but it was a lot of fun. I did it at like ballpark. I had a high mage level, but that was it. Ooh, hopefully we got last stand here because I forgot to stun on that one. He's speeding up just a bit too much for me. Or maybe not. Oh, of course he melees me. Yeah, I did Tron 1, the Echo CG, the first KC I did there, I was 90 mage, 40 defense, 40 range, 60 attack, and like 20 strength or something stupid. But yeah, it took me like probably 20 tries to get one kill, but I did manage it, so it was a challenge, but it was a fun challenge. Unlike doing the awakened version of this guy, it is a challenge, but it is not a fun challenge, and it is a challenge that I will likely never do. Ow. Kind of got lucky there. He could have melee'd me there and killed me, but oh nice, turn that over. Yeah, I've been thinking about making another account though. I'm either gonna try and go for 60k on this account, or otherwise I'm gonna do a range account build. I want to try out that Varlamore boss. Oop, that might be it right there. Okay, we did get to stun off in time. We are sitting at 29,650 on this account. And it's probably maybe a week old. I don't know. Not super old. So like I feel like I could push it to dragon if I tried. It'd be kind of cool to have a dragon trophy on the pure account, but I don't know. Same point in time. Who knows if echo bosses will be a thing during the next league, so it'd be kind of fun to go and try out that Varlamore one. Oh, I'm messing these up big time. Yeah, that's gotta get reset. No, I tried 2 different times the awakened version of Leviathan. I think both times I got about maybe 200 HP in before he killed me. Um, I'm sure there's like some, mechanic misunderstandings or just unpreparedness for sure. But seeing that I wasn't getting like basically anywheres on it, it made me realize that yeah, it's not within my playability, in my opinion, or at this time, anyways, I should say. I think I could probably get there if I really put in the effort, but honestly, the reward isn't there. Ouch. I feel like that's the case with all these DT2 bosses. Is the reward just isn't there. You know, you can get good at doing them, but I mean, does it pay? In my opinion, not really, because the rewards are far and few in between. The loot's not horrible, but if you're an Iron Man account, it's like doesn't really pay to do it, in my opinion. I say that now, but who knows? Maybe in like 5 years, I'll be doing it myself. Is that another chromium ingot? Yeah. What about you, Kodo? Are you still planning on playing a secondary account at all in the league, or are you all leagued out for now? Yeah, I'll probably be back in the main game afterwards. No guarantees as to how long I'll stay, but there is that a lot of new stuff in Barlamore that I haven't touched at all in the main game, so it'd be kind of nice to see what that's all about. Very burnt on RS as a whole. Okay. Yeah, leagues will do that to you, that's for sure. Ouch. This guy's not playing nice. But I don't know. For me, leagues is like, I don't know. It's like a fresh taste of the game. Oh, man, he's really not playing nice. Hui Koto, huh? Not even sure what that boss is like. I'm gonna reset though. I haven't yet made it to Huikodal. Oh yeah, I really like that how they're bringing in the bosses that you can do alongside of a main. I think that's really cool. I think more bosses like that is always going to be good for the whole community. You know, that way it's not seeming like the Iron Men are being separated out from, you know, anybody else that plays a normal game. If I had a Leagues account that was already at 25k points to where I can grind clogs and stuff, I would. Oh yeah, Kodo, I mean, 25k points, I mean, you could get that in a week, easy. Like, I haven't even really been trying for points on this account. This account's just been more of a fun account, but I will say that there is relic specific choices that you'd want to make. For instance, Golden God would have to be a priority, and Production Master would have to be a priority. But yeah, you could easily hit that within, like, if you put in a little bit of time, you could probably hit it within like 4 days, 3-4 days. But I can definitely understand why you wouldn't want to do the early game stuff. For me, actually, I Desert Treasure 2 is auto completed. You do have to complete the Contact and Beneath Cursed Sands if you want to do TOA, but if I was to do another account, if I was doing ranged, I would probably go. I'd want to go Varlamore just to try out that content. I'd want to go as Garnia to get the Void and, you know, the Seabow and whatnot. Um, I want to say Kandarin again just because of the easy tasks, but the problem is all the Barbarian Assault tasks wouldn't be able to do more than likely because there probably wouldn't be enough people there. Um, so I'd probably have to figure out what I'd want to do for a third region. I'd probably go Zaya actually, just to see what it's like. Yeah, I'd probably go Asgarnia, Desert, Zaya, something like that. Or actually, maybe I'd go Desert first. No, probably Asgarnia first. Or wait, no, we can't have. That'd be 4 regions. We'd have to do. Farthermore would be a must. Yeah, Asgarnia is one of those areas. It's like it's cool, but it's also it's painful too. Look at this Chad over here, Cab Sab, doing solos. What a Chad. Yeah, Asgarnia is one of those regions where it's like I have a love-hate relationship with it when it comes to leagues, and I've found out that a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with it because there is a lot of RNG tasks involved in Asgarnia. You know, you have all of the all the God Wards dungeon bosses. So you have 5 bosses essentially that you're trying to A, get all their unique drops, and B, hit certain amount of kill count on every one of those. And almost every time you'll end up with 1, if not 2, that you go way over the maximum amount of KC that they have to get the unique that you're missing. So it's kind of one of those things where if you're going for points and fast points, you really don't want to pick Asgarnia in a way because of that. I always, you know, honestly, this build alone, so this is probably one of the fastest builds to put together. Is this Kandarin, Tron one, Desert? You know, there is a ton of tasks. Like getting to tier 8 relics was really quick. And there's just so many easy tasks that I haven't even touched. Just tons of tasks that I haven't touched. But it's all because of a lot of that's from Kandarin. Kandarin alone has, so a lot of people have been hating on it, and I get the hate. Clue scrolls are bugged, as in certain clue scrolls require you to have certain items that require different areas, and so they're uncompletable with your areas, so you have to drop them, unfortunately. And in Kandarin, that's the case with a lot of the elite clues. So like you do miss out on a fair bit of elite clues, and even some of the hard ones, because you'll end up with the step where you got to talk to I forget the guy's name, the dude in Sears Village, south of Sears Village, and he'll give you a task to do, and a lot of times that task may involve something that you don't have access to. So it's kind of catch 22, whereas some of the people, one of the reasons why people might lean towards Kandarin would be using the dodgy deals along with Clue Compass and Clue Arbiter to have super fast clues, and that works for the most part because it seems like most of the clues, like if you have Clue Arbiter, you can do then because it doesn't require you to have the items then. So it seems like most of them, but I've heard there's still like a couple, like 1 or 2 clues that you can't do if you don't have Clue Arbiter, I guess. So I don't know if someone just didn't overlook. It just goes to show you like how much they didn't want people to pick Kandarin this year. They didn't want people to pick it so bad that they didn't even like test out the clues, obviously, to make sure that they're all completable inside of Kandarin. So that's unfortunate that they did that. I feel like they kind of rushed it in that aspect, but it just goes to show that they weren't putting Kandarin in front of any other region. Um, and I don't know why. I feel like if you're going to do that, if you really don't want people to pick it, then I think people are getting sick of the starter regions being the same regions every year. I think personally, I am. I would like to see us do like a crazy starter region where you have, say, like maybe Wildy and Varlamore, or just 2 random regions besides Mistlin and Karamja always being the first 2 that you get unlocked for free. Or better yet, let us select which regions we can unlock for free. I don't know. I think that's one of those things where it's like they're trying to set you up because you can essentially train every skill by having those 2 regions, but I'm sure that there's other combinations that would work as well. And I think that people would be more happy, should I say, to be able to select their starting regions versus having 2 regions just forced upon you, and them always being the same two regions for the last four leagues, I believe now. So I really liked the very first leagues. I wish that they would, rerun that, where it's just one area and there is no picking, because I think what happens is as soon as you involve the whole, you know, area locked or area locked plus selection, is you get this point of people regretting what they've selected. And one way around that is just don't allow selections. Just do a single area like they did on the very first league. I really like that, because then you're focused on, doing whatever you need to do in just that specific area instead of having to, plan so much involved as to like what area you need from this, what area you need, what items you need from this area, and how those cross areas support each other versus okay, let's just select one area and throw everybody into there like we did in the first league. I really like that idea. A league's chunk edition would be wild. I think so too, yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I've heard of different like quote unquote chunk type gameplays. I'm not sure how each of them is played, but I get the general concept that you kind of slowly unlock pieces of the map as you play. But I think that would be huge. I think that would definitely go a long way. Like even if they did it where, if they really are stuck on this Misthalin and Kramja starting area, then yeah, I think that chunk, doing a chunk unlock would be nice, but then open it up to the whole entire map. So that way, like say you wanted to get Candorn unlocked, you'd have to slowly work your way west, or if you wanted the Wildy unlocked, you have to work your way north. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I wouldn't put any stock in it, but you know, because likely they'll never see this video or hear of this, but you never know. I think at the end of the leagues, I'm gonna make a video of like maybe suggestions for JGX for future leagues. Yeah, I'll be here. Yep. Awakener's Orb. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, smoke runes. What does that put us at? 135. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. And the DPS from the imbued heart. Um, I mean, theoretically, yeah, because it's increasing the accuracy. I don't know if it would really increase damage. I think the only thing left for as far as increasing damage goes would be the Virtus hat. Oofta, this is a rough one. Oh wow, there's a big hit. Second highest hit that I've ever hit on Leviathan so far. Highest was 205. Yeah, yeah. And that was not a very clean kill. Just, you know. So the only problem with Last Stand is it does not affect your max hit with Mage. But I still went with it because it's just fun to use and it makes doing bosses like this a lot easier. I don't know whether or not I'd be able to do this in the main game. I haven't really done much of it just because the drop rates are so unfortunately low as far as like being able to get an item. So it's just kind of turned me away from all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. I have the quest done, but I don't think I've gone back to any of them. I might have done a couple of Ardorvis kills, but that was about it. That was a fairly clean kill right there. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of dry protection. I just think I think 10 years ago, drop rates were kind of like a cool thing, you know, you have to grind it out. I think nowadays people just don't have as much time. And I think that RuneScape creators and streamers tend to not realize that, okay, from the average person's playtime, they don't have the ability to put in nearly as many hours. And so like they'll a lot of times it's irritating because I'll see them like call people up and be like, drive protection, you know, like that's just a dumb thing or whatever. And I think it's kind of, I don't know. I personally think that they should be a little bit more willing to, you know, understand that, hey, not everybody has the same amount of time to play the game, and that some of the dry pieces of content, or pieces of content where people go dry the most, tends to be very time consuming. And I think that they should try to, you know, make some kind of dry protection. I don't know what it would end up being, but something anyways that would help, you know, because what happens is, you know, like for instance, me, you know, I have no like want to ever do this in main game. Um, you know, it's just outside of like what I would want to do. Like you know, I feel like I'm not really advancing much. You know, putting in tons and tons of hours, and you know, you might take you 3,000 kills or something crazy just to get your upgraded ring. You know, the amount of hours that you put in, it's just like you feel like you're not getting anywheres. And you know, I think that a lot more people have that viewpoint versus the opposite viewpoint that, oh no, I think that, you know, you just need to suck it up and deal with RNG. Yeah, that was my bad. Tell you what though, it's trying to stream, talk about a topic, and kill a boss. It's actually very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. So like I give a lot more credit to like these streamers that like are able to do it. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, yeah, no, it's rough, that's for sure. Um, I've been starting to get a little bit better at it, but I think it's one of those things where it's like it takes a lot of time to develop the skill to be able to look away for, you know, a split second at a time. And then the hardest part is to have the thought in the back, and then talk about it at the same time. But yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping so, you know. But thanks for coming stopping by, and you know, really appreciate it, man. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. That means a lot when people give support. That's for sure. You know, it's not an easy thing to do. Hey, man, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. I know that's one thing that can be kind of hard to do is to, you know, tell your friends what to watch or who to watch. And I myself tend to, you know, veer from, you know, not sharing a link just because I don't want to force something upon anybody. And so for you to do that for me, like, hey, it means a lot to me, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks, man. 139 KC, getting there. Okay, that should have been, yeah, 140. Nice. 10 more till the KC task. I think it's a 200 pointer, I think. Dragon Goblins. Maker's Orb. Yeah, decent size hit there. 144. Back to back Awakener's Orbs. All right. these elk for anything actually? Oh, 45k only. Kind of surprised I haven't seen like an axe piece or anything yet, but I think we're still a little bit off the drop rate. 144, I think it's like around 100 and something that you have a piece of the axe, or a chance at anyways. Oh, there's 50 million hit points. Task completed. Oops. Huh. Thought I was lined up on that rock, but I guess not. Oh, smoke quartz. I think we can use this on a chest or trade it in for something if I remember right. A decent size hit there. I was hoping to not proc last stand, but I'm obviously not the best at this game, that's for sure. course he'd melee me. Oh, I got him too low, that's why. I was wondering why I wasn't able to stun him, but he was too low of HP, that's why I wasn't able to stun him. Three more kills for the task. Oh, there's a decent size hit. 149. Is that the bronze arrow troll drop? Yeah, 63 bronze arrows. One more kill, we'll be at the 150. That'd be nice. We have obviously gotten a little bit spooned. So we already have 2 pieces and we're not quite even at 150 KC. What? 80 points only? Wow. I didn't think it was going to scam me that hard for 150 kills at Leviathan. That's crazy. Wait, why is it so fast already? Anglerfish. Well, let's see if we can hit this for 206. We can get lucky. What? Never lucky. Well, our highest hit so far has been 205, which is kind of very low. Very low when you compare it to ranged and melee. I was getting close to the personal best so far. Ooh, there's a big hit. 183. Ugh. Might have to take a break pretty soon here and go do some like TOA or something just to mix it up. Otherwise, I tend to get bored if I sit at a boss for too long. Where are we sitting? Kill count 156. Hey, we'll go to 168. And then take a little break and go run a couple TOA. Oh, Vendor Ring. Nice. I think this is the second one I've gotten. Yeah. It's at least good to see a drop. Oh, nice. Another elite scroll box. One more kill, then we'll Then we'll head to TOA for a bit. Okay, let's take a little break from this guy and go do some TOAs if we can find a group. It is getting to the point where it's not so easy to find groups anymore. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go take a look and see where did I put those. See if we can turn those in. Yeah, it says you can use it to open a chest in the ancient vault. Where is this chest at? Ah, it must be this one. Okay. Wonder what all you can get from that chest. Let's take a peek real quick. Okay, so, oh, it's specific for each quartz. Okay. So blood quartz gives you the chance at dragon dart tips. Ice gives you dragon arrow tips. And smoke gives you dragon bolts. Okay. For the most part. Those are the ones you're kind of looking for. There's only 5 different drops for each different quartz. The more you don't know, you figure it out every day, I guess. Just check my staff action, make sure I got plenty of charges. Oh yeah. Okay. TOA world. Okay, I am gonna take a 5-minute break here and eat my lunch, and then ooh, master combat achievement with all invos without dying. That one sounds fun. But I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, eat some lunch here, and then we can send a couple of TOAs. Okay, we are back. But there is something I need to do before I do that, and that is I need to swap these out and make a plate body. Because I've already got the Missouri Mask and the Missouri Chaps. And I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think the plate body, the crystal plate body, is better range accuracy than the black d'hide. But I might be wrong too. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Let's see which one is better. It's one more accuracy better. So I guess, one is still better than none. For some reason, the stream is seeming to fall behind. It's probably almost like 30 seconds delayed or something. Okay. Mind the gaps off, feeling specials off. Okay. I guess I didn't get in on that one. Hmm. Are we gonna be able to get into it? Let's see this guy's invos. Doesn't have a time limit. Dude's invocations are ridiculous. By adding both these together, it really increases the length of the raid. But it's looking like we can't get into a raid. Or at least a decent one anyways. What does this guy's look like? Why are they putting on... Why are they doubling up on these ones? No reason to. Let's see if we get into this one. Okay, we did. Double check. Feeling special is not on. Yeah, should be good. Grab my master wand, double element. Oh, I forgot my pickaxe. Rip. Okay. Let's see how well Mage does now. Now that I got a lot more accuracy. Well, apparently my stream is falling behind again. Not sure what the case is or why it's happening this time, but I think I'm just gonna finish this raid out and then stop the stream. Try to do some figuring as to what settings I can change to make it so that it's not falling so far behind. And then we can stream again this afternoon or evening. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes behind right now. And I'm not sure why. In this room, I am fairly certain that it is better to use range. Okay. Yeah, range seemed like it did fairly well in that room. Gotta make sure we remember to salt always. Ooh, a 121 I hit. That's pretty crazy. Excuse me. This is another room where I believe range is far superior to mage. Okay. Last room. Okay. Definitely feels like I'm hitting more often. Oh, I don't have a weapon. That's a bummer. Okay. Oh, good luck, good luck. It felt like the mage wasn't splashing quite as much this time, but I'm not certain on it. What do the charts say? Oh, wow. So yeah, I guess it is starting to pump out some damage. That's actually quite impressive. The top guy only did 2,000 more damage than I did. Wow. Unfortunately, due to the issues with our stream right now, oh, it's just another light bearer. Anyways, I've got oodles of those. I was hoping to get the Missouri top so we could be finished here. Actually, no, we still need to get those jewels and stuff. But unfortunately, the stream is out of sync by like several minutes at this point. So, like I can see in the stream right now, it's just final phase of killing the boss Temekin. So, because of that, I am gonna call it for now, and I will pick back up again in a couple hours. I'm gonna try and look up some videos onto how to fix this issue with the settings in the stream so that I can keep it closer to, like, ideally like a 10-second delay or less, but we'll see what we're able to. It may just be limitations on, internet speed. I know it's not limitation on the computer speed. My computer's plenty good enough. But yeah, so we're just gonna end the stream for now, and we'll pick back up again in a couple hours once I do some more research. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for all the support. It's really means a lot to me, and helps me stay encouraged to keep streaming. So thanks a lot.